Hey everybody! Well, today I thought we could take a look at this brand new Indiana Jones Staff of Ra headpiece. Now this is from the Hasbro Pulse website. Hasbro Pulse has got some really cool Indiana Jones stuff that they've been coming out with. There's a bunch of action figures that I'm thinking I might get because they come with these extra bonus pieces where you can build what was it, the Ark of the Covenant, and then there's also that skull that had the Shankara stones in it from the Temple of Doom. It's kind of neat. So I found this thing. I thought it was pretty neat, the Staff of Ra. Now, let's take a look at the back here. So it comes with this pedestal right here, and it's got the inscriptions like the hieroglyphics that we saw in the movie and the spot where he had to put that post. And then it lights up. You'll see the jewel light up, and then also the wording on the outside lights up. It's kind of neat, and it looks like there's three different pieces that it goes together like that. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting, so let's take a look at it. Okay, so let's take a look at what's inside here. So I'm not sure how long this has been out. I kind of just recently discovered it. Ooh, okay. So what do we got here? These are instructions, I'm sure, on how to do everything on here. And let's take a look. Oh, actually, no, this is just a bunch of legal speak. Let's see, here's the instructions right here. I don't think there's probably much to this. Just shows that you put these things together. Okay, and then the batteries go down on the bottom right there. Alright, ooh, look at that. This is cool. So here is the pedestal. Alright, so we have these pieces of cardboard in here. You can see the electrical connection right there. This is nice. In the movie, if you'll recall, he's like wiping the dust off of this because he's trying to figure out how many holes that he's got to go up to put that staff in to measure it right, and he's like kind of dusting off these hieroglyphics right there. And I don't know if this comes with batteries. I'll have to check. That's what the bottom of it looks like. Alright, let's see. This is, I guess, this must be the staff. Okay, looks like that's really in there tight, and so is this. So let me see if I can get those out of there. Alright, so I took the battery compartment off, and it does take two AA's. I thought it came with the batteries, but I couldn't tell because this has got some heft to it. I'm not really sure why this is so heavy because, as far as I know, it just lights up. But it's kind of heavy in this area, so I'm not sure what's down inside there. Alright, so let me screw that back on there. Okay, so let's go and unwrap these. Here is the staff. Oh, that's neat. Look at that. There's like oh, you know what? There's a button right here. Okay, I'm not sure what that's for. You know, I got to tell you, there's as far as the instructions go, there really isn't any. I mean, as you can see here, they just give you these pictures, and they don't really say what's what. Now, it does say this. Well, maybe that's the button to turn on the light, I guess. I don't know. There's the connecting section up there. That's what it looks like underneath. Okay, let's take a look at the headpiece itself. I will say that this headpiece is smaller than actual size. Oh, that's cool. And I have another one to show you that I can compare it to that's made of metal. Okay, ooh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Okay, the jewel looks very nice on here. Let me see if I can get some decent light on there. That jewel looks really good. Looks like the inscriptions are correct. It's got that nice gold tone with a little bit of airbrushed copper on it, it looks like. Here's the other side. Very cool. There is a, I'm guessing the light just shines up through that because you can see it's like a clear orange piece. So I don't think this piece has any electronics in it. I think it's just this. Alright, so let's see here. It tells you to attach this on here. Now, is there a certain way this goes? Oh yeah, see there's oh, I'm sorry, out of camera here. There's a little hole right there, and then you'll notice there's a tab right here. So that's how that's going to click in. Oh, actually, there's a tab on that side too, so I guess it doesn't matter which way this goes. Alright, so it just snaps in place. And then we put this in here, going this way, I'm guessing, like that. Ooh, I can already see it's lit. Okay, my lights are probably drowning that out. That's very cool. Okay, let me kill the light so we can see what that looks like. Alright, so now let's give this a try. Now, I should mention when you connect the headpiece into this staff, make sure it's in there straight, because otherwise this button's going to go in, and it'll be stuck in the in position, so you'll know that that's incorrectly installed. And also when you put the whole staff into the base, make sure it clicks down too. Alright, so here we're going to push this, and ooh, that looks nice. That looks really cool. Yeah, that's actually, and did you notice how the light came on kind of slow? It kind of faded on. Now when you turn it off, watch how it fades out. That is so neat. Try that again. Okay, now I got to tell you, the light is much more orange. It's got a very nice orange color here. Sadly, the camera is washing that out. Let me see if I can get closer up, and then maybe we can see how orange it actually is. Alright, so now let's try this again. Turn that on. There's the button right there. Oh, that's really cool. Now, let me see if I can get close enough so you can really see how orange it is. Now, if you look at the reflection, look at the reflection light more than the actual light itself. That will tell you how orange that actually is, because it does get washed out on camera. But that looks really cool. I mean, it has a really nice glow to it. There's that jewel in the middle. You can see all the detail on this. It looks pretty darn close to the actual thing. Now when you flip it around, you can see how thick this actually is. And the lights are on both sides of it. So this side doesn't have as much lettering on it, but there you can see on the reflection how that orange really looks. There's the jewel in the middle. There's the writing on that side. Looks really cool, and I like that aged look that they have on there. Is there 2 buttons on here? Oh, let me see. I didn't even notice there's another button. This one actually points down. Let me see what this does. Oh, that doesn't do anything. It's just in there. Alright, so that's not a button, it's just for looks, and it's a little off-center, so that's how you can tell the difference from this one. So now when you turn it off, once again, it just kind of fades out. Like that. Look at that. That is cool. I love the way that fades out like that. That's very neat. And it fades on, so it fades out faster than it fades on. But I like that. That is a very cool looking piece. I like the aged look of the hieroglyphics on here. I like how you can tell it's made of, or it looks like it's made of stone. There's the little holes in there. I like how they made it look like there's still some dust on there, like in the movie. Here's all around the outside of it. This is neat. I like it. Would have been cool, I think, if it made some sound effects, like maybe when the sun was going through that middle jewel, maybe it has that kind of sound effect or something, or maybe some music. I don't know, maybe the music is copyrighted, so they couldn't get away with that. But I really love that orange glow. God, I wish I could show it to you better on camera, because it does get washed out on here, but it's got a really nice amber glow to it. I like this. It's very cool. Okay, so let's take a look at that one compared to this one. Now, I was going to do a video on this a long time ago. I just never got around to it. This is a piece that I've had for a long time, probably 25 years at least, and it's heavy. It's made of metal. It's a heavy metal piece. I don't remember where I got this. I wish I could remember. I do remember the person I got it from said something about this being a giveaway or some kind of a gift at the premiere of the movie. I don't know if that was true or not. I did notice that there's a number on the bottom here, and let me see if I can zoom in on it. Right there. See that? I think it's 170. And I think I've only ever seen another one of these pop up. It might have been on eBay, I don't remember, and it had a number that was like a little higher than that. It was like 177 or something. I think I was told it was like there was 200 of these made. So I don't really know. I mean, I got this before any replicas were being made of it, so it's the first time I'd ever seen one in person. So if any of you know anything about it, go ahead and chime in on the comments, because I really don't know. I think it was some kind of a giveaway at the premiere. But this is pretty cool. It's very heavy, as I mentioned. I think, though, I thought this was actual size, but I think this one is more actual size, because if you recall, the guy that gets his face melted in the movie, he grabs this when it was really hot, and it makes the imprint on the palm of his hand. And so it would have been closer to this side in order to get the whole thing on the palm of his hand versus this, because this one's pretty huge. So this one's kind of neat. This one actually has a real jewel in the middle right here. It's kind of cool. So yeah, this is a nice piece too. But I was kind of curious to see how big that one was. But this one's really cool too. I still like the lights on it. All right, well, there we go. That is the Hasbro Pulse Staff of Ra prop replica. Very, very cool. I like this piece. I'll put a link in the description. So if you're interested in getting one of these, you can check it out. They have a whole bunch of other Indiana Jones stuff in there. This is not a paid promotion or anything like that. I'm not getting paid for this. I bought this with my own money. But I need to make that clear because I think a lot of people think I'm getting a lot of this stuff for free. I buy everything on my channel that I review, so I don't do any sponsorships. But this is a neat thing. I really like it a lot, and if you're interested in it, you can check it out. It's $51. I don't know. Might be a little bit pricey for what it is, but I do like it. I think it's cool, and I'm glad to see that more Indiana Jones merchandise is coming out. Alright, well that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd very much appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. So thanks again, and have a good one!